as Oyibo rebel, Faraz Bellos came into Nigeria when he was just 5 years old. Now, over the years, he has immersed himself into the Nigerian culture. Think about it. Imagine a white boy speaking Yoruba fluently. And not just Yoruba, he gives us some deep pidgin. Guys, he is a dancer, he's an actor, and above all, he is a musician. Join me in welcoming the one and only Oyibo rebel. Yay! Welcome to Ecentral. I'm so excited. Now, the ginger that Oyibo rebel brings right here, like he's been making me laugh even. Welcome to Ecentral exclusive. High five.
Thank you.
Bienvenue à cette émission. How you doing? And you know, when I heard that, you know, you are from the French background, that I was even more excited. But how you doing?
Ça va.
And I know that you had we must talk about why you love, you know, the Nigerian language and all that. But before that, I know that you came to Nigeria when you were just 5 years old, very little. Yeah. But can you remember some of the, you know, some of the experiences you had when you came to Nigeria at that age? And how was it like for you?
That first day where I reached Lagos like this, just they come out from playing, bah, the heat will just be hitting you. You will not say, you don't reach new place, so this place is not like no other. Because I was a Yankee, you know, I've been a Yankee for a long time.
I know you were in Texas as well.
Yeah. So, you know, it was definitely a shock now as a small boy, you know, coming from a place of luxury, of sanity, where everything is just moving smoothly, you know. You come to Lagos, everything is just rough, you know, especially during that time.
But being in Nigeria at such an early age, what are some of the things that it taught you? What are some of the lessons that you learned from that?
Definitely to be humble, you know, to understand that you have to be grateful for everything you get from this life, because it's not promised for everyone. And people in Nigeria, they are the happiest people in the world. They are happy with their lives, you know. And you will see other places in the world where they have what we call first world problems, you know. People will be complaining about nonsense. In Nigeria, you know, there's so much to complain about, but people are living their lives every day and going by, you know, and thanking God for every minute.
And people, if not for your color, everyone would think that you're a Nigerian when you speak. What is it about the Nigerian language that, you know, just got you hooked to it? Because you came here when you were 5, you've been here for a long time and all, but what was it about the language that, you know, made you fall in love with it?
Of course, you know that pidgin, at least, is just the way of, you have to not cruise, now the way of holding yourself, now the packaging, you know. When you did this Lagos like this, you know, if you can't do for anybody, if you can't do them, see, guy, you don't go find your way.
But not even pidgin language. I've been on your Instagram. I've seen you speak Yoruba. And that is what really amazed me, because you speak Yoruba more than even some Yoruba people in Nigeria.
No, you cannot say that one.
No, I know a guy here. Shout out to you, Sam Dandy. You speak better Yoruba than him.
I don't need that one, bro. Sam Dandy, I don't need that one.
You speak better Yoruba than him. So, you know, how was it like for you? How were you able to learn so fast?
It's not easy. Obviously, growing up, you learn some Yoruba left, right, and center, you know, because you're in Lagos. You learn Yoruba, you know, this is the house of Yoruba, the land of Yoruba people. So you have to get accustomed to it. It's very, you know, very important, very vital, because your Yoruba culture. Even now, I just finished a play by Wole Soyinka.
Yeah, definitely talk about that.
Which was Definite King's Horseman, which is about, you know, Yoruba indigenous tribe and the way that there was a clash between the cultures with the British. Anyways, for me, the language is one of the most beautiful languages in the world.
Yeah, I know you're a dancer. I've seen some videos of you giving us some dance steps. Okay, if you were not in Nigeria, if you were in Lebanon, do you think that you could have done everything that you're doing?
So I lived in London because I'm French. I'm French and American by passport. So I took advantage of that over my years to live in Los Angeles for 3 years, and then to live in London for 6. And I took full advantage to do from classes to courses to workshops.
So you actually prepared yourself for this?
Very much so. And then
And why was Nigeria your place? Why did you feel like, okay, I've learned a lot, let me come and put it, you know, in Nigeria?
Nigeria is my home, so it is where I'm based, and it's where I've been always based. My permanent address is here in Lagos, Nigeria. Where I'm from is Lagos.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody say, but you're Lebanese, I say, no, I'm not Lebanese because I know they speak my language. I never live for Lebanon. In Lagos where I live. So it's won't tell me by,
but let's talk
it's
about
not by choice even.
Okay,
I know.
know.
My country.
Yes, well, let's talk about your parents.
Yeah.
You know, when they see all these things you do, you speak the Yoruba language, you're wearing the agbada on Instagram and all. I'm sure you put smiles on their faces, but what is their take on it?
They love it now. They know, you know, I've always been known in the community, let's say Lebanese or Oyibo community, as the crazy child, you know, the one that is just standing out. And, you know, as a high tension naked wire, must do as we...
And I know that you also spoke about the fact that, you know, you represent diversity.
Yeah.
And so tell me, talking about that, your music, who does it cut across to? Who are your main audience? Lebanon, Nigeria, all the world?
It's Nigeria, it's Lagos.
Basically
Lagos
Nigeria.
primarily. Right now, I want to make sure that, you know, we go blow from home first.
Okay, that is
For
Lagos,
real,
Nigeria.
yeah. Because, you know, I have in the past I attempted to go and do, you know, for Yankee, for things like that. But it's not special, nothing like that. Everybody's doing that style, everybody's doing something. I wanted to do something that was special.
Different.
Something that stands out, that is art. And this whole project of Oyibo Rebel is an art piece. It's an ongoing installation. It's not the whole thing that you're feeling through it is a whole vibe, you know.
I've wondered when I hear the name Oyibo, I'm like, okay, we know what Oyibo means. And then Rebel, we know what Rebel means. So why the Oyibo Rebel, and how did you get that name, or how did you put it together?
Okay, so back in 2007, growing up in Lagos, I had one of my best friends was a bouncer at the time. Philip, shout out Philip. He used to call me Oyibo Rebel. When I came back and started doing the project again, I just saw it in my mind that this name, this was going to blow up and it's going to do something for me that it has never done before. It was a clairvoyant moment. I just knew that God had put this name into my life for something to happen. And then some people followed up with the name and all this, you know. Sometimes I wish I put Oyimbo
Instead of Oyibo.
Oyibo, but the whole point of Oyibo is that it was supposed to be like a slang, you know, because the Igbo, they say Oyibo, which without the N. But the real, when I started studying my name more and I understand, okay, because I'm such a real, I like to be real, I like to be intense. Whenever you see my content, you will know this guy is not a joke, because somebody to take time. And passion to do something, it really needs to mean something to me. But Fuji rock Fuji gyration. Nobody come up for Koyalo 36. My friend here is be originality. I don't tell them show me we do meeting for to pay number 12 when it's 6. Na musician no be.
But talking about collaborations, who are some of the Nigerian artists, first of all, you like to collaborate with before we even go international? In Nigeria, who are some of the artists that you look up to and you're like, I like to have a song with this person?
I mean, all the boys, you know, I just really wanted Oyibo Hustlers, you know, Fireboy,
Joe Boy.
You know, Joe Boy would be nice too. Olamide, obviously, you know, some of the greats. Thames, I don't know, man. You know, just
a lot.
Ladipo, I've talked to him.
Ladipo is he's actually doing really well.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Oyibo Rebel.
Thank you.
And you know what? I have a big surprise I'm doing, because he has a new song. And he's going to be performing that song right here for us. So I wanted to give us a freestyle, and then he's going to take over and give you a performance, because I love you guys. So this is my gift to you all. Over to you. Let's go.
Taombi Cameroon Pepe, anywhere Taba one Waleba Mitaka. Hey, Elo Sagbeje mo wo kile tiri tefe ma figagbaga. Aye dundon. Ili pa mi. Problem no dey finish mo ma jaye mo ma jaye. Te ba pe wa ni pe lo. Te ba smile ma ke lo. If you want le come my bebo, I run ya one shit lo.
Mo fẹ́ try láti stop ẹ̀. Tó bá sún máa check ẹ̀. Láìláì lè block nígbà tábà wọ̀n yọ picture ṣe ló crop ẹ̀. Lẹ́sẹ̀ bùtùbùtù lágbájá. Àwọn náà ló máa sá wá bá. Ẹni bá fi jìyà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, àfẹsẹ̀ ṣàdékò láti ló kọjá. Ìmọ̀jìnà sọ̀rí ṣé you know. Tó bá mọ̀ you know go go. Ó fẹ́ kú ṣá yes or no. Ẹ máa wà fojú tó fẹ́ play X and no.
Ayé dùn, ele bam. Problem no dey finish, mo máa jayé, mo máa jayé.